right, everybody can hear me now. So the game's booting up, mic is working, and guess what, guys? Way Back Wednesdays is finally happening. An hour and 6.5 minutes late, or a day and 6.5 minutes late, about on the dot. But it's here. Didn't miss it. It's still happening. It's just super late. Anywho, so what we're doing today. Music. What we're I didn't say it close. Alright, so what we're doing today is gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna be doing some Portal. But first, before we get on into that, we gotta play a song, and then we gotta, you know what we gotta do? I don't, clearly. No, I'm kidding. We gotta play a song, and then we'll say our weekly spiel, and then we'll get on into the games. Sorry, guys, I had to bullshit you a little bit. Anywho, we'll be right back.
Born in shadows, year 2000. Joystick fury, fingers calloused. Destiny whispers, screens alight. Rising power, endless fight. Glowing monitors, neon rage. Virtual wars, digital stage. Kings of keyboards, rulers of night. Code of honor, powers might. Stream of legends, shout to sky. Battle screams never die. Heroes forged in pixel flame. Glorious path, immortal name. Stream of legends, shout to sky. Battle screams never die. Heroes forged in pixel flame. Glorious path, immortal name. High scores etched in blood red code. Mighty gamer epic road. Eyes fixed relentless charge. Bound for greatness spirit large. Online arenas, champions crown. Lethal reflex, endless round. Tales of valor, written clear. Future carving, never fear. Stream of legends, shout to sky. Battle screams never die. Heroes forged in pixel flame. Glorious path, immortal name. immortal name.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice. You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science. You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations. The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. The symptoms most commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, the Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice. You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the airport. You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations. The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the enrichment center urges you to disregard its advice. To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
I was muted. Rip. Still don't know how the fuck we're gonna get this fucking thingamabob. You're still there. I appreciate you tuning in. Shit. This shit is fucking next level impossible. I'm so incredibly ready to be done with this level and on to the final one. I mean, we really haven't saved any steps. We're at 108. Yeah, this isn't even a good one to do it on. New game. Bonus maps. That's the one. Do steps. Okay.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
How in the flying fuck? Oh my god. Oh, Biggie D redeemed the first and the bottle blip or bottle flip. Hell yeah, brother. That a good one. Same one that won last time by landing on the keyboard. And also making me think I broke my computer by still being on the keyboard like hours after the stream. Not spilling on the keyboard, mind you. No, we have better things in mind. We left that on the keyboard, forgot about it, in bottle, fully sealed. And it was just on the delete key. So when I went to go and try and launch stuff, wow, guess what? The delete key was, used, so it decided to delete the applications. And, not only that, nope, everybody gets two. Sorry, brother. Did not get the bottle flip today. But no, I ended up trying to restart my computer. Well, what happens? Or deletes one of the keys that can cause BIOS to pop up, and it just so happens that was the key that I needed for my BIOS, so ended up just going into BIOS every time I launched it. So here, think about this, right? From my point of view, I just tried to launch Fortnite, Google Chrome, and Discord, and all three of them deleted off of my computer, right? Want to click 3 to be sure. Maybe it was a fluke, maybe it was a fluke twice. I don't know. But all 3 of those deleted, and I restart that shit. So, and it goes into BIOS, and I'm thinking, oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, nah, it turns out whoever won Tuesday's bottle flip, the last one of that day, might have even been you, caused me to think that my computer was fucked, when in reality it was completely fine and there was just a water bottle pressing one singular key on the keyboard. Just had to be the, like, somehow worst key. And it's not even like all computers use delete as their BIOS function, because they don't. It's like F5, F12, fucking control something. It can be a few different things, so like, anywho. Alright, well, now that I officially now know what the flying fuck to do, shit, wasted a step. Let's just get that down. Get that down, fix that up.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted
Let's just
companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
Yeah, I mean, that does save quite a few steps. Do you think you were gonna finally beat Portal today? Probably not, honestly. So, realistically, the expectation is that it should only take another few streams, but that's been the expectation for a very long time, so I don't want to keep saying that. Hold on. Let's pick this up. But, we are making a lot of progress, and next time I can go to the lobby, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Yes. What the?
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be
I
euthanized.
think 250.
Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
We got exactly our last best score. That's crazy. So, now I can actually show you, because that literally doesn't matter, because we've had that exact same number before. We'll quit out of that. Don't save, don't really care. No, I didn't mean quit Portal. Good God. Thank God it's an old game and launches quick. Imagine if it was GTA and I just went boop. Good old Valve. Is Valve still around? I don't think I've seen that logo in a while. Alright, so as far as the actual game, beaten that. I don't know where it says, I think it's this one. Fratricide, do whatever it takes to survive. Oh, complete portal, heartbreaker. We've done the advanced chambers, 6 of them. We've done... Each of these has 3 challenges in them. We've done... these 3, these 3, these 3, these 3, and 2 of the 3 of Test Chamber 17. Test Chamber 17's been giving me some issues. I've been on this Test Chamber for a while. Granted, you know, this way back Wednesdays has been having a little trouble because of health issues, but that will go away as time goes on. All we have to do for this one is get the least amount of steps. Now, for each of these, not only is there 3 challenges, but each one you can get gold, bronze, and silver, and it only shows you the number for the one that you got next. So I don't know if I got bronze or if I got silver on this one, but the goal is 215. And then Test Chamber 18 I've made no progress on. So I have 4, I'm like 78% complete of the bonus maps. So then that brings me to the final thing. Since we're going that far, we might as well honestly just beat Portal. I mean, we're only going to be missing like 4 of the achievements by that point in time, because these 2 and this one, as soon... Oh yeah, okay, so we don't have bronze on that one yet. We have, as soon as we get all of those challenges done, those 3 are done, so we just have to detach security cameras from the walls, jump 300 feet, fall 30,000 feet, and question mark. The only reason we haven't done the terminal velocity is it's a while of fall. Like, it's a while of falling. I might even just make that into a video, title it a how-to, and then let's play or something. I don't know. Probably good. But yeah, that's what we're rocking with. Least steps. I'm gonna be enthused to get through.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in
Almost
3.
perfect. Low key, how about
The vital apparatus vent.
Yep, it autosaved there, so if I do...
The vital apparatus vent.
Oh, it fucking recognized that, but not
The
that.
vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion
Okay,
cube in 3,
Close enough.
2.
Just falling on a whole
1.
stream.
This weighted companion
Yes.
cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
Supposed to be failing, or is that falling? Both would apply fairly well here, so I'm kind of confused.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten
on the
to
other
stab
side.
you. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Oh, falling did make sense for one of the achievements. Yes. I don't know I mean, if you do me a favor and look up how long it takes to do that achievement, I might even be able to do that now and at least have some progress on this one, because we're already an hour in and I have made not a lick of it. Okay, we're gonna save the game like that. Now, technically, this is another way that I can do it. No! That actually would have done it. No, yeah, that's definitely the way that I have to do this. Okay. It just sucks because you're wasting so many steps so quick, so like, you know? Okay, look down. think I'd like to do it before 120 steps. There aren't any places in the Aperture Science Enrichment Center where you can fall far enough, but your portal gun allows you to fall indefinitely if you wish. To do this, you'll need to have reached Test Chamber 11. Yes, I do know that, but how long does that take? That's my question. Well, that is definitely for the right achievement. This achievement takes a while to be completed, even in the biggest rooms that you can find in the game. You'll have to game alone for a while. As you continue to fall, 5 minutes should be sufficient. Damn, I think I did like 4 minutes the time that I had tried it on the stream, or like, I thought I did 5 minutes. Maybe it was like just shy of it, and I stopped right before I got the achievement. Tell you what. In theory, this room works. Just gotta go. Maybe there. Alright, in theory I just have to fall for 5 minutes. So let's do this. Set timer for 5 minutes. So you can actually do it in any test chamber, just 11 the first one. I actually have an idea for another achievement while we're in this map, specifically the Leprechaun Dam! Oh! Well, while that's doing that, I think that's a perfect time. No smoke. Infinite falling. Donkeys. Nah, that's not how you say trick. It's water. Northeast water. Anyway, I don't know much German. That's like 27. Tell you what, though. Little captain. That's starting to get better. I think after. Oh, it's hard to say because I like formally learned Spanish for at least. I think I did a semester of it. Infinite falling. Yeah, sure. That's how we do it. Can't go waste time on doing stuff. Just lower that a little bit. So y'all can't keep my back. Technically, you know, Biggie D, it's not infinite falling, right? It's just, unhindered. Because after that achievement happens, that's the cue for it to stop. Right? Are you gonna be there for the, what's it called? The Friday events? You're gonna be a regular event. You kidding? We're at 35 seconds too. Oh, back in the hole. Actually, I don't trust it now. Because, like, what are the odds? I moved my mouse, but that doesn't actually affect the rest of it. That timer for 5 minutes. Cursed. I gotta get it on this one, right? Straighten the mouse. Carbohydrates ready. What are you doing tonight, Piggity? Out of curiosity. That was in the right direction. I don't know if that's what happens just from falling through the wall. That many orientations makes it slowly turn, or that just means I have the utmost of absolute minuscule tilts range blade. Well, anywho, my thought is if you're not busy, we could stream some Fortnite after this. The stream only goes for another hour. And my thought, with it being the new season today, might not be a bad idea. I might even call Grandpa on that. Hell yeah. Listen, I don't know what all's in the new season, but I'm stoked. Let me just double check real quick, make sure it doesn't like end today. So it was expected to have a 4 to 6 hour downtime starting out at 1:30 a.m. earlier today. It's mighty morphing time. Does that mean it's working? Are our Power Rangers now in effect? So I got 2. So I'm workable, but I have to at least be able to either gotta be black or green. Might take me a minute to get but I'm meant around for a while. It takes exactly 5 minutes. Terminal velocity achieved. And actually, I think there's another one for I don't know if this is the right one to get it in. It'd have to be, right? Coming out. Actually, nah, yeah, we'll worry about that achievement on this one. Got plenty of time. Load. So Biggie D, those of you who don't know, Biggie D is actually a he's a fellow streamer, fellow friend, known him for quite a long time actually. Realistically, fuck, almost it. And you should check him on out. Speaking of which, the question I wanted to ask him has to do with streaming. So far, throughout all your time streaming, what has been your favorite game? And why? The why is the important one. Okay, I have too much shit on them. It's mostly books, but like, too many things are in the way of the keyboard. They're all like in the center. It's fine if like a thing really prevent wrist touching. Oh, because I don't even. Oh yeah. My key hand, it doesn't touch, but I guess the mouse it kind of does. Sometime Fortnite and XCOM 2, both skillful, challenging games. Fair enough. I have a similar combination of games. At least games that I've streamed so far. There's other games that I want to do. So there have been really cool, like, I'm gonna just put an honorable mention. Is a good like half of this series has been me playing the game, and then Grandpa Gamer 79 was he was along for the ride, chilling. And then bit. I've been doing some single player games, but I think that Grandpa is gonna be there for the entire. I don't want to say it, but like, you kind of know it. I told you there was an outfit that I wanted to get for it. I'm sure you might recognize that off of that. Don't say it in chat though. Just for like. We should. This entire map is so frustrating because no matter what, you have to cheese it in order to get this done in the correct amount of steps. There's two cheeses realistically. There's that one, which I use to get the time one, and I think realistically for the time one you kind of have to. It's just so annoying to do. Got the exact time it wanted, 87 seconds. But that being said, there's another one, I think, where you can run and jump over. Because these platforms raise up to about like, yay tall. Here, I can show you that real quick. There's at least one that will. I've kind of fucked this entire one, apart from doing it with steps. Or not, the steps is actually the fucking apart from doing it, jumping. And I'm way over the step goal, like, I think it's 215, so like, even now. Yeah, they go up like that. Yeah, I was at the right height. Okay. Go to there. Okay. That's definitely, wish I knew how many steps I needed for, like, actually, instead of just, because, like, if it's gonna say some stupid number, just like 8, think about Portal. Gotta live through the rage. Fuck. Oh, good lord. So, not only this, get this, Biggie, right? You throw this thing, right? Up here, if it'll let me. It's kind of hard to do that. See that? Yeah, no, you saw that right. That wasn't a glitch. Oh. Yeah. See, I just always seems to manage no matter. To prevent you. Oh yeah, look at that. Crazy. How it'll just like sometimes launch it. Like that's the correct physics reaction to that happening. don't remember what button I wanted. Like, that does not make sense. It went up, whoosh, boinked off of the air, and up, hit the fucking ceiling because it got extra momentum, and then went to fucking air. Like, what even? Ow. I just took damage because of that. Like, what in the flying fizz up? Anyway, and pull the chat back up real quick. Anger. Anywho. I've sufficiently wasted all my stuff, so how much you want to bet? It's not even easy to do half the extra time. It took 2 or 3 swings worth of time to do it. And that's the thing. You have to catch it in the air and flick it forward or be behind it. Occasionally I can get behind it. That's not a reliable tactic. The fucking actual tried and true catching it in fucking air. Fucking hard thing. Alright, well, let's do one more try. Alright. Well, 501. That's more than double. That's more than double. Yeah, now needed. Sorry about that, guys. Done ran my vocal cords dry when there was 2 bottles of water in front of me. What was I doing? There's also, I could probably get it to that next goal. You know what, how about I just look up real quick? Or actually, if you're still there, Biggie D, any chance you'd be able to look something up for me? In the actual game, it lets you get into here. I'm not sure why it doesn't for the sake of challenge mode, but. Sorry, guys. Fucking chronic tooth pain fucked with me there for a second. Zoomed out. Anywho, we're chilling. Trying to get through this level. You know what? I do know a way that I can get this done. I bet. Watch this. Watch this. You ready now?
The vital apparatus.
Here, that was just. That's kind of a bad one. Let's, just.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
I'm gonna save above it. Wish I could do that on most of the floors out there, but they're all that fucking. That shit. That shit. This area is great.
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Definitely under that, the threshold.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
Wasted a couple steps, that's fine. Here, there, you know.
Rest assured that an independent panel of ethicists has absolved you euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
What's that so? 175. Damn.
Please do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
There was 20 steps better right there. So, save that. Right there.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on
Got that one
record.
too.
Congratulations.
Damn. 150. Jeez Louise, brother. It's definitely the right way to do it, though. I don't think I really made mistakes except for placing it down.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Steps. I do like this better. There's actually like a strategic threshold here.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
That's the best I've gotten up there. Very.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations.
There's danger.
The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Never know. I hate that it doesn't just auto.
The The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are
I'll give it a second, I guess. Just maybe how I was holding it specifically was wrong, maybe.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate
54 steps to
objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never
oh, didn't I just say?
The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
What the fuck? Yeah, I kinda deserve that one. I didn't watch the pattern at all. Not quite. I could have definitely shaved off a lot of steps there. Can't you put... No, you can't. I mean... What if, though? No, what? There's not a ceiling. There is. It's that. I mean, it really doesn't help, but that's cool. But like, that was almost what I went for. Oh, wait. Am I done? What in the fuck? Am I on the camera? No. You can do that. I didn't know you could do that. Where does this come in useful? No. This room. Exactly where that is. Hell shit. I need to. That one? Maybe. Getting there. Definitely not the right way to do it when we're trying to get gold. Luckily with steps, nothing actually happens. That one up a little bit. I think walking here might actually be, in and of itself, a little better. Yeah, it's about the same. Okay. That was it, though. Camera just fell. We might be able to do it. I don't really know. It's kind of hard to say. Trying. I don't think the placement of that's gonna work. I think I saw it falling.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator. You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Man. I mean, shit. Now we're 81% complete because we got it to silver, but still. $19 more steps.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3.
Fuck.
The vital apparatus... The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in...
Fuck. Tell you what, guys. We haven't taken our break that we normally do, like 40 minutes to go in. So, we'll be right back. We'll be back quick. Get you a drink, get you a snack. We'll be back.
Born in shadows, year 2000. Joystick fury, fingers calloused. Destiny whispers, screens alight. Rising power, endless fight. Glowing monitors, neon rage. Virtual wars, digital stage. Kings of keyboards, rulers of night. Code of honor, power's might. Stream of legends, shout to sky. Battle screams, never die. Heroes forged in peaks of flame. Glorious path, immortal name. Stream of legends, shout to sky. Battle screams, never die. Heroes forged in peaks of flame. Glorious path, immortal name. High scores etched in blood red code. Mighty gamer epic road. Eyes fixed relentless charge. Bound for greatness spirit large. Online arenas, champions crown. Lethal reflex, endless round. Tales of valor, written clear. Future carving, never fear. Stream of legends, shout to sky. Battle screams, never die. Heroes forged in peaks of flame. Glorious path.
to actually click on the game. There we go. Hey, and welcome back. We're on the last half of the show. We're like quarter of the show. Got me some chicken nuggets as a snack. Hell yeah. Um, so pop one of these bad boys in. Let's get to cracking.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds
Trying to figure out where time can be saved.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations.
Trying to find one that's just an instant into the end so I can see something. Hmm. This is a tough question, though. Is it this one? It is.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort. You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Hmm. I mean, am I missing something? I'm like actually perplexed by this guy's wild to me. So in favor of finishing this stream with a win, I'm watching a how-to. I'm not gonna remember it for the next time, so it doesn't really matter if I don't get it. I'd like to complete this challenge at least by the end of the stream. What kind of glitchedry? That works? Okay. I don't know how. See if I can do it in 8 minutes.
Companion cube. The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. And the symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak. to ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.